Good evening, everybody and anyone, and welcome to Week 1 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, and welcome back to everybody from previous seasons. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Twes. Thank you guys all very, very much for joining, and hello to another wonderful Wednesday evening of week-by-week action at the Corporate Cup. I'm so excited. We've been waiting literally, 10 months to get back into this, and it's ready. We're here. Let's do it. Woo! And we've already had some games happen this week. We had people with scheduling issues and stuff that had to get stuff knocked out early. We've got 4 or 5 other matches going tonight. We've got 9 different companies participating this year, 7 weeks of regular season, 5 weeks of playoffs. We're going to have 2 different live events for finales. I hope you guys are ready and strapped in. I think I got through it. I've been waiting here for the stream to get going for like the last 20, 30 minutes, just getting everything set up, and I've just been like antsy, ready to get going and ready to get after it. So I hope you guys are excited and back for some more weekly action. Last night we had Rivals with JT Displays doing the commentary on that, which will happen every Tuesday. So be sure to check that out Tuesdays at 7 right here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn, as well as Mario Kart that happens in the background every Tuesday night, but that one's unfortunately unable to be streamed realistically. The Nintendo streaming service is, I don't know, all kinds of weird stuff. So Jewel Chase getting me in the chat already. What's up, chat? Hello. Yep, thank you very much. One word. Yep, my man. Thank you very much. So, yeah, super excited. Tonight, Wednesdays, we've got Rocket League, as you can see, coming up right after this, immediately following this stream as soon as we're done. The Smash Ultimate Crew Battles will be firing up. That's going to be a 5v5 matchup being casted by Cossack and Big M. And then tomorrow night, on Thursdays, every Thursday night at 7, we've got League of Legends by our very own KC Game on Devin. I hope you guys are excited for that as well. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel on Devin Does Tech. Yeah, super excited. I'm ready to be back into it. I'm ready for the Corporate Cup, ready to get into regular season. So, do want to give a big shout out, guys, to our sponsors. We're going to be shouting them out all season, and I hope you guys don't get annoyed of hearing about it, because we literally cannot do events like this without sponsors, without advertising, without some revenue generated for the players and the companies and all of the events and the spaces that we get to use. So big shout out. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray Heating and Cooling right here locally in Kansas City. And I will give a big shout out as another local tradesman. I'm an electrician myself. Very excited to see some of the trades get involved with esports and a local company like Dick Ray to be a title sponsor. So thank you very much for sponsoring the event for the entire season. Also, we have Henderson Engineers sponsoring again this year and bringing multiple teams to multiple games once again. Select Quote, which is one of the teams we'll be watching tonight on stream, brought multiple teams for multiple games and is also sponsoring. So thank you very much again for returning Henderson and Select Quote, as well as another returning Wellsky, also going to be on stream tonight with multiple teams and multiple games. Thank you guys very much for being longtime supporters of the Corporate Cup and coming back for another season. I guess you had fun last year and you're ready to do it all over again. Is everybody else seeing the flash on the stream, or is that my replay doing that? Is my camera seizuring out? And I don't want my computer to explode. Don't do this to me, computer. It's week 1. We got to get going, okay? Is that happening to everybody else? All right. Thank you guys very much. I also want to shout out as well, all of this is put together and sponsored and associated with, powered by, hosted by, ran by, invented by KC Game On and the head man over there, Nick the Nerd, for putting so much together for the Kansas City esports scene. Thank you guys very much, everybody with KC Game On. I'm a volunteer there at all the events. We just had KC Game On number 99, which means the next one is the big centennial KC Game On 100. If you're not already part of the Discord, please come in and hang out with us. We play monthly games. Right now, Windrose is on the docket. Everybody's being a pirate. It's a good time. Come join the KC Game On Discord, and then you'll get all the updates as the information comes in for KC Game On event number 100, which should be coming up sometime this year, I believe. So, oh, it is the, okay, not me. No flashing. Thank you very much. All right, I thought my computers were about to explode, and I was getting nervous, I'll be honest. So, and the last thing, guys, I'll say before we start looking at some statistics and getting ready for the game, if you guys do have Prime subs, if you guys are just sitting on some Prime subs and you've got that free Amazon Prime Twitch subscription, please think about giving it to KC Game On, a local esports, not company, but group in Kansas City, has been around for forever. Literally, I just said it, we're coming up on Event 100. Awesome group of people. If you've got some free Prime subs, let Amazon help them out and give them a little sub, toss it our way, okay? Thank you guys very much. All right, we did, like I said, already have a match played this week because they got played on money. It was Honeywell, which is Honeywell's team as well. I sold the Porsche. Honeywell, I sold the Porsche. Pretty solid. And they beat Mellow Fellows 3-1. Mellow Fellows is a local dog grooming and I believe daycare, like boarding, dog grooming and boarding. So Mellow Fellows here locally lost 3-1, took one of the games, but lost the match. And so the current leader of the results for the week so far is Honey. Well, I sold the Porsche. So very good. Porsche? Well, I sold the Porsche. All right. Okay, but tonight, for week 1, we are opening up with Select Quote Squadron, returning team name, returning company, as well as I think one returning player, maybe 2. One of them I definitely recognize, Jewel Chase, running captain this year for Squadron, a returning player, and another returning team. I said it last year, I said it the year before, and the year before that was the first year. But I love seeing all the returning faces. I'm so excited to see everybody back again, and we've got lots of new players and new companies as well. But another returning team, Wellsky, Reach for the Sky, with a bunch of names we're going to recognize from last season. Perry, once again, being the team captain for Reach for the Sky. A very dominating team. All the Honeywell teams are. And so we'll see how the new Select Quote team holds up to it, the Squadron. So, yeah, just in case Porsche comes out, and sponsors us, we do want to be nice to them. We could get it. Hey, Porsche, if you're watching, local Kansas City Esports group, we'll take your sponsorship. Let's go. We'll get you on here. You can't take Dick Ray's spot. Dick Ray's got it for 2026. Outbid him in 2027, and we'll talk, okay? All right. So let me get the game set up, guys. I don't want to make these teams waiting on me for week 1. We'll get the bugs worked out and everything with the players, couple new teams, and see how everybody's getting going. So be back in just a minute. Let me throw it to a quick BRB screen. I'm not as smooth as I will be later in the season. We'll get this going. Select Quote Squadron going up against Wellsky. Reach for the Sky. Don't go anywhere, guys. Week 1 of the Corporate Cup coming at you here in just a couple minutes.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, and we're in it. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the kickoff. Game 1, Match 1, Week 1 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray. And we are getting right into it immediately. Wellsky, reach for the sky, going up against the Select Quote Squadron. Welcome and hello. My name is Twess, and we're getting right into it. Let's do a quick player check-in to start this match off real fast here. Actually, Wookster's trying to get in front of the net. Yeah, they were setting it up. They were in the red zone there for a hot minute for Wellsky. On the Wellsky side, lots of repeating players. Wookster's, Perry, and Energy's Odyssey. Energy Odyssey, a new name I don't recognize. Hope that's not due to my lack of memory. But Perry and Wookster's both returning players. For the Squadron, we've got Joan, T-Lou, and Jewel Chase. Jewel Chase, the only name I recognize. That'll be the team captain for this season for Select Quote, and another returning player. So hello. And also, big shout out to KC Game On and Headman Nick the Nerd for getting the upgrade on the stream. We've got the Barl broadcast assistant for Rocket League set up with the great company logos, the new header, all of the boost information on the side there. I don't have to do anything, which is even better. It automatically logs all the data for me, so I get to just sit back, relax, and yell at you guys while we watch some awesome Rocket League. A minute 15 in right now, nobody able to get any dunks on the board. There's some demolitions finally coming out from Jewel Chase, getting a little bit physical. A little bit going to come up, but they're going to shoot it back towards their own net, try to get a reset here for Jewel Chase in the corner. And I do apologize, guys, if you hear me coughing or sniffling. I'm going to try to keep out of the microphone, but for about, I don't know, 3 months out of the year, my body just hates me being outside, so I have lots of allergies. Do apologize. Not sick or anything, just dealing with the yearly season. So I apologize. I'll try to get away if I have to cough or anything, but you know, sometimes things get a little crazy. Woohoo! Perry with a shot towards the left side, going to keep it, but he goes high left again, keeps it in play. Wookster with the follow-up, and Wellsky going to be the first one on the board in the 2026 season. Couple of miss defends there. Yeah, everybody going a little bit wide on the Select Quote side. Perry just keeping the ball in play. He went wide left twice in a row. Wookster was there for the follow-up, though. Slams it down, and they take the lead with 3:07 remaining. Week 1 check-in for my viewers out there. Brittany and Casey Game On Nick are still around. How's the audio levels? Audio balance seem good this year? I think I got it all figured out the other night. Did a little practice recording. It sounded all right. We can also maybe check some audio levels. I've got the Discord pulled up so we can log in and get the quick team comms anytime we feel like it. I can check the audio on that as well here in a minute. Luke's are trying to keep it out in front of their net. Wants to kick it back across the midfield line. Joan going to be there to try to defend. Perry, I thought was looking for a little bump and run there, but Perry not going to get physical. I thought was going to boost him out of the corner, just going to let him take it. Energy's Odyssey trying to stay underneath this ball and get back control. Rotating well for Wookster there, setting up behind the defense. Going to be able to take it out right here from Jewel Chase. Down to Perry. Would be offside if we were playing soccer, but doesn't take any advantage of it. Joan able to get it cleared back out. Let's go ahead and do that while we've got a little bit here. Already halfway through game 1. This one's going quick. Perry with a shot towards the net again, but that one goes wide left. Let's hear what Wellsky is talking about here in the Discord channel. See what they got to say to each other. Oh, you guys don't have Discord audio. You know what? Not going to worry about it tonight. Sorry, fellas. No Discord audio tonight. Got to get the extra scene set up, and my audio is super quiet. So, rip, week 2. See you guys, week 1 jitters. Got to get them knocked out. You know how it is. The OBS stream setup's too clean. Wookster gets the second one from another assist by Perry. So, Perry and Wookster working together here against the Select Quote. Great little back pass off the corner. Wookster with an incredible angle. Jewel Chase was trying to get wrapped underneath. Not going to get there in time with that much speed on it. Wellsky increases their lead 2-0. Yeah, we've got new upgrades to the stream, new upgrades to the overlay, new upgrades to the website. Do be go sure to check out KCGameOn.com. As right there as I'm trying to do a readout, Jewel Chase returns the favor immediately. Only 10 seconds or so. Gets it right past Perry. Perry just had the reverse on too fast. Could not slow it down in time, and they bring it back within 1. All right, if I start doing an ad readout, once again, somebody else is going to immediately score. Who's it going to be? But be sure to check out the KC Game On website if you guys want to follow along this season. The new upgrades to the website look so clean and so good. You can see all the participants. You can see all the teams. Keep up with the weekly stats of who's in the lead for the rankings for every single game. For Mario Kart, League of Legends, Rivals, Rocket League. It's all on there, KCGameOn.com. Great little save there from Jewel Chase to kick it back out to corner. Wooks are going to try to keep this one in play. Going 1v1 against Joan. Joan takes it away, passes it over to Jewel Chase across the midfield line. Looking for a setup here. Kicks it up once, but not twice. Perry gets a hold of it and sends it back to the select code side of the field. Perry looking for a nice slow cross here. Wants to do it himself. Jewel Chase was there, though. Great defense, playing cautiously. Back in the net. 25 seconds left for select quote to try to tie this one back up. Big booming shot over the top of the net. Jewel Chase got the demo on the underneath goalie as well. Nobody was there for the follow-up, unfortunately. Joan trying to bat 1v1 in the air there. Or excuse me, it wasn't Joan. It was T-Lou, another four-letter name. And if this one touches the ground, that is gonna do it. Wellsky. Oh, Joan, take this one to the house. Keep it up in the air. There it goes down. Wellsky is gonna take game number 1 here for week 1 and open up with a 1-0 lead in this best of 5 series. And would you guys look at that? Look at it. Would you just look at it? The automatic blue mark on the scoreboard. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Barl, broadcast assistant, Rocket League. Much love. Quick stat check-in. We won't take too much time for the players here, though. Wookster and Perry, definitely the two on top for Team Wellsky. Energy's Odyssey doing great down there. A couple shots, couple saves, keeping them in the mix. Squadron, Jewel Chase definitely was the MVP, getting the only goal and a couple of saves for themselves. Going to see what they can do, see if they can get a little bit more warmed up. Once again, Wellsky has been dominant in years past, so Wellsky is a tough team to go up against in week 1. Going to see how the Squadron can respond. And once again, this is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray Heating and Cooling here in Kansas City. Thank you guys very much to the other sponsors as well. Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Wellsky, and of course, KC Game On. My name is Twess. Hope you guys are having a good time this Wednesday. Start putting on your calendars every Wednesday night for the next 12 weeks, excuse me, if I can do math. For the next 12 weeks, we are going to have Rocket League here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn. So set your alarms. Don't miss it. About 45 minutes to an hour of live Rocket League from local players here in Kansas City every single week. All right. Getting after it. Reach for the sky with the 1-0 lead right now. Going to try to extend it to 2. And Squadron are going to try to send us to a best-of-3 reset. See who comes out on top. Good kickoff here for possession of Jewel Chase. It's going to go right in the hands of Wookster. Keeps it out of the way of T-Lou there for an opening shot. Jack's going to keep it in play, though. And a good save from Perry. So quick aggression there coming out from Select Quote. We saw him a little bit hesitant, it seemed like, in game 1. Not really wanting to commit too much, but right there they came out with a strong offense. Jack's going to try to take away from Perry, but no, stalls him out in the corner. Back to the corner of Select Quote once again. Wellsky doing a good job of just keeping the pressure on, keeping it on the orange side of the field right now. There's a big kick from Jax towards the net, but it'll be much too high. Wookster gets it cleared out. A lot of back and forth in the midfield here. Nobody able to really get anything too set up. Jax trying to do a little bit funky here. Want to maybe pass to his teammate, get a little pinch off the wall. Wookster with a great shot, but Jewel Chase is going to be there for the read. Perry going to keep the pressure up, however, and the Perry-Wookster 1-2 combo gets him once again. This time Perry going to get the confirming blow. Jewel Chase was trying to do their best back in the net there. Got the defense, got a great defense, I should say, on Wookster, but did not get the defense on to the second shot from Perry. Wellsky takes the lead once again, much quicker this time. Jewel Chase, however, responds off the kickoff. Where was the miscommunication? Oh, Wookster just missed it. Oh, great stall. I didn't even see Jax. I completely missed it. It was so fast. Huge stall in the middle. Jewel Chase follows. And they've tied it up 1-1 now, just 2 seconds after the initial goal. Another stall out. T-Lou wanted to get on the board this time. Going to try to chase this one up the wall, get it out of the hands of Energy's Odyssey. Gets it past slightly, but Wookster stalls it back into the corner. Jewel Chase, a little quick demo onto Wookster there, maybe a little bit of payback. Jewel Chase trying to get it up and over. Perry will be able to. Jewel Chase, the captain and current for sure MVP of the select quote, trying to do everything they can. Tlu going to be right there as well, but Energy's Odyssey was rotated perfectly fine. Easy save. Minute and a half in here to game number 2. Whoops, they're going to try to get over Tlu. Won't be able to. It gets kicked off to the side. Now we're starting to warm up a little bit. Everybody getting a little bit more involved, a little bit more in the action. Here's Tlu and Jax going downfield. Big pass to Jax. Jax sets it up, looking for a back pass off the backboard. Tlu going to be there. No! Dings it off the left post. It was a beautiful play. All the way from 3/4 way down the field, they went down together as a duo and not able to confirm it. Do it again. Jax coming up the wall, looking for Tlu and Jewel both in the midfield. Somebody's got to be there. Jax going for it, but Energy's Odyssey kicks it out. This time they were there for the disruption. Jax getting fancy with the flip reset, keeping that ball in the air. Good control and showing off, but you got to start making all that work count for something. Just get stalled in the midfield. Jax going to respond. Beautiful midair catch. Follows it through. No, Wookster there with the save. Wookster was set up in a good position. What a beautiful read, though. Jax caught that in the air like a champion. Not able to get it all the way to the net. Halfway through game 2 here, still tied up 1-1. Jewel Chase, kick towards the net. It's a low burner. Wookster gets there in time. Got past the first defender, but not the second. Wookster going to try to run this one all the way back down the field. Steals the corner boost from Jax. Kicks it, stalls in front of the net. Where's the follow-up? Tlu going to be there to kick it out. Energy's Odyssey trying to keep it into play. Oh, and Jax does get his boost. So here he is, corner boost, going back up the wall. Here we go, keep it in the air. No, gets on top of it, loses control. Wookster takes it away. Wookster underneath Jewel. Wants to get past Tlu, not going to be able to. Perry kicks it in the corner, though, looking for a cross towards the middle. Nope, Jewel Chase takes it away once again. Demo onto Jewel Chase by Energy's Odyssey, and a great setup, but Jax is going to be there to clear it away. Good pressure from everybody. I really love seeing it. Lots of team play right now from both teams. It's not that they're not making attempts. They're doing really good at reading the opponent players, disrupting their plays, getting them stalled out, and not allowing anything to happen. Good plays all around, both on offense and defense coming in right now in game 2. These players have warmed up quickly. A little bump onto Tlu to lose control. Sends the ball out a little too far, but Jax, beautiful redirect. Can they get there in time? No, off the left side once again. Not able to get far enough to kick it back to the right. Wookster trying to get a hold of it. Takes it 1v1 to Jewel Chase in the middle. Jack's going to be there for follow-up. Perry trying to kick it towards the select quote side of the field. Not going to be able to. Down to 60 seconds. So we had 1 goal, the immediate 2-second response on the kickoff, and then another 3 minutes of just nothing on the scoreboard because, honestly, everybody's playing really well. We've had a couple of missed opportunity shots, but so many good play disruptions and so many good defense. Can't say anybody's not trying right now. All 6 players getting involved here evenly throughout the match. 35 seconds left. Who's going to take this one home? Wellsky trying to get it to 2-0 in the match. Will be able to get to 2-1 in the game. 30 seconds left after a 3-minute desert of goals. Energy's Odyssey getting on the board there. It's not just Perry and Wookster anymore. Takes the lead 2-1. Funny demo there in the middle. On to Energy's Odyssey. Wookster, though, wants to shut this down immediately. Great save by Jewel Chase. Jax with a nice little flip kick off the sidewall there. Gets it over the defender. Wookster gets rotated back around to stall it out in the midfield. Last 10 seconds. Jewel Chase trying to tie this one back up. Wants to flick it over Perry. Won't be able to. Perry sends it towards the net. Jack's going to have to run this one all the way down the field. Takes it in the air. It's the top right corner. No! Wookster's there for the save. Jewel Chase keeps it in play off the left side. And Wellsky squeaks by. 2-1 once again here in game 2. And oh man, am I excited for game 3. Squadron is warming up. The offense on the select quote side looks so good at the end there. Everybody getting fired up, and I cannot wait to see some more plays from Jax this game, this match, and this season. Coming out swinging here early for select quote. Wellsky takes it home, though. Holds on to the 1-point lead. Wookster and Perry on top again. But look at this time. Energy's Odyssey getting way up there higher on the leaderboard, closer to Perry. Wookster taking the MVP with the 5 saves. Just the iron wall of Wookster it was. And so many shots from Jax. Jax with 7 shots, and none of those were dropping because of the saves from Wookster. Great game. Let's get into game 3 and not make these players wait. Looking so good. We got some Select Quote fans in the chat. Let them know, guys. If you're here watching, welcome to the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season powered by Dick Ray. My name is Twess. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday evening. And be sure to, if you're here watching, if you got friends or family or coworkers, let them know you're watching in the chat. They get to see the chat during the replay if they come back and watch the VOD. Let them know you're giving them their energy. Squadron looking for the reverse sweep right now. Down by 2 in the best-of-5 match. I agree as well, KC Game On in the chat. Be sure to hit that follow button. Come back and see us. We've got games Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night every week for the next 12 weeks. All starting at 7 o'clock here. We've got Smash Ultimate Crew Battle coming right after this. As soon as this match is over, Kosak and Big M going to take us through on the Smash Ultimate. Here we go. Game number 3. Jax coming out angry early. Gets the demo on Perry. Are we going to see more physicality here in Game 3? Jax already up in the air trying to make something happen. And it chases one down, picks up a full midfield boost. Ooh, nice little back pass on a Jewel chase there. Look at this team communication. That was planned. That was not a mistake. I wish I had the Discord working, guys. I'm sorry about the audio. I would love to hear what the players are talking about right now. And I'm not going to relay it to you. I can hear it, but you wouldn't be able to hear it, and that would just be weird. Magic Hippo appears, calling for the reverse sweep. Hello, Magic. Nice to see you again. Another returning player for the Corporate Cup. We didn't get any team swaps, right? Everybody's still the same? Yeah, still the same 6 players. Making sure I wasn't going crazy. Once again, excuse me for the coughing, everybody. I'm trying to lean away from the mic, but it picks up everything, I think. Allergies wrecking me this year. All right, a minute in and no points on the board. This has been a low-scoring match. There's only been 6 points scored. It was 2-1 for the both first 2 games. Oh, my goodness. And still a minute in, no points on the board. And that is not from lack of trying. It's just been great team composition. Defense doing what they need to do to break up the play. Offense doing what they need to do to try to take some shots towards the net and just nothing able to fall. Nice and slow and patient here from everybody. I don't think anybody wants to overcommit and drop that first goal. Perry looking to set something up here. The double commit on defense. Didn't harm them that time. Worked out in their favor. They get the play disrupted and set to the side once again. But the double commit there from Squadron is a little bit scary. T-Lu going to try to take advantage. No, goes up underneath. Jewel Chase not in the position they needed to be to set this up. Wants to kick it off the wall. Low boost in the tank. Can they get a little tap? Nothing. They're going to fall together at the same speed thanks to physics and gravity. Not able to make anything happen there. Perry up over the top, though. Jax is going to get a great save and good disruption. Look at that. Once again, going to try to run it to the midfield. Gets the flip reset. Gets a second. Takes it all the way to the corner, but nothing going to come of that. Incredible solo play coming out from Jax right now. Got to get him heading more towards the net. Good setup there from T-Lu. And a good defend from Reach from the Sky. The aggression from both of these teams is crazy. What an awesome opening match 1 for the season that we get to see here. Halfway through game 3 now. Jax trying to get on the board first. Takes it to the house. Gets the assist from T-Lu in the background. But this was all Jax. Rips it away from the hands of Wookster. Rolls his old rebound. Hits a perfect angle, top left corner. And for the first time, the Squadron will take the lead 1-0. What an absolute monster that Jax is turning out to be already in match number 1. Jewel Chase, the returning player, experienced Corporate Cup player, and team captain for Squadron, recruiting Jax. I do not think that's a returning player. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Anybody know Jax? I do not believe that's a returning name unless it's a different username or my memory is fried. All of the options are available to us. Good little stall out here. The double demo. Getting the response, stalled out in the corner. Wookster just wants to get this away from his goal as fast as possible. Will be able to. Thank you, SimKitty. New. Okay, cool. Yeah, Jax coming out swinging here in week 1 for Select Quote. Going to try to air dribble it all the way to the net. Once again, going to be stolen away. 1:35 remaining. Select Quote trying to take us to a game number 4. Wellsky going to try to tie this one back up and end this in a 3-game series. Jewel Chase with a great shot towards the net over the top of Perry, but it'll hit the top bar. It doesn't matter because the follow-up is there from T-Lu, and Select Quote extends their lead 2-0. What a great play and follow-through from Select Quote there. Good pressure and the follow-up. Indeed, team gameplay up by 2. Getting closer and closer to taking us to that game 4. All right, guys, it's time for me to say my quote. I say it every year. I probably say it every match. I probably say it every week. Rocket League's a game of momentum, and I'm not talking about how fast your car flips. It's a game of emotional and mental momentum. Right now, momentum in the favor of Select Quote. Game 1 was more in favor of Wellsky. Game 2, closer and closer. Squadron almost squeaked it out. And now in Game 3, leading by 2, 50 seconds left, and momentum completely square in the hands of the Squadron. Jax, new player for Select Quote, getting comfortable here at the Corporate Cup. "30 seconds. Oh no, the double commit from Select Quote. Is there a follow-up from Wellsky? Wookster was there but gets disrupted mid-air. So great defensive play and a return all the way downfield from Jewel Chase. Select Quote extends to a 3-0 lead. And oh my goodness, guys. I thought my allergies were bad. All right, sorry, I thought they weren't that bad. But now I'm all excited. My heart rate's all up. I'm yelling. I'm breathing heavy. And it's tough. It's tough to breathe through the allergies. How dare my body dislike plants reproducing so much? Last 10 seconds. Select Quote hanging in here. And momentum, again, squarely on the side of Select Quote right now. They're going to take this game 3 in a 3-0 victory. I don't even count if this goes in because they're just lollygagging at the 0-second point. What a statement from Squadron. It is now 1-2 in this best-of-5 series. We're going to a game 4, and we're getting some more Rocket League. Now, I'm readying up immediately. Immediately hit the ready button. Let's go. Jax on the top, but not by much. Everybody on the Squadron working together. Wellsky just absolutely shut out this game. Only one shot even accredited to Wellsky on the scoreboard. No saves. Squadron looking really, really good. We're getting a team player swap out here. We might be. Jonah maybe potentially hopping in. We've got some spectators, so we got a couple options here. Haven't seen anybody swap out. What a scary time to swap players for Squadron. Wellsky, if they had backup, oh, they do. It speaks to me. So they good. It could be a Wellsky team swap here. Change it up a little bit. You're losing ground. You came out swinging game 1, squeaked by game 2. Pretty handedly lost game 3, I gotta say. Maybe it's time to switch something up. Squadron though looking really, really good. All right, here we go. Game 4. Quick hit it. Get out of the way. Let him play. Let him play. Just let him play. 5 more minutes on the board. Reset once again. Here we go. Hope you guys are having fun. Thanks for watching. Once again, my name's Twess. Be sure, if you guys have those free Amazon Prime subs, if you guys would like to support a good local esports growing community, drop it here on the KC Game On. Support them. Give us some of Bezos' bucks. Thank you guys very much for supporting Kansas City Esports. And for anybody that's watching, if you guys are players or your coworkers or friends, let us know in the chat. They get to see the chat replay on the VOD if the players come back and watch it. Let them know who you're cheering for, who you're wanting to win, who your favorite players are. Squadron looking really good right now if you're a Select Quote fan. Here we go. Game 4. Perry, a little bit wide to the right. Perry, team captain for Wellsky, returning player, very good Rocket League player, has not been on the money tonight. Perry's had a couple opportunities to have some shots towards the net, and they've, not all, but a lot of them have been pretty wide, either left or right. So Perry going to have to dial it in as the season goes along. I would also like to say that every year, I'm so interested to see how the season starts playing out. But every year, the skill ceiling just here in Kansas City goes up. I think that's also partly, oh boy, Jax squeaks it in. That was a slow roller. I thought they were going to get that one cleared out. Yeah, it gets stalled up here high. Jax just gives it a little bit of a love tap. And oh, it didn't even have to hit it again. I think that one was going in. What a curl by Jax. He did get the touch. Defender not even going to wrap around. And again, the momentum in Select Quote's favor. Kickoff Perry going to get wrapped around in time. I thought Select Quote was going to go up 2-0 in the first 45 seconds. Select Quote looking good. Yeah, the skill ceiling for all of Kansas City's Rocket League, for the Corporate Cup Rocket League, has gone up every single season. And based on this opening performance, Wellsky being one of the most dominant teams 3 or 4 seasons running, Select Quote comes in here with just an awesome response after going down 0-2 in the series, and just just responding so well. They're just staying together. Keep playing, keep grinding. I am just so excited for the rest of the season to see how everybody's playing out. I was getting to talk to some of the G-Fiber guys. G-Fiber, another long-standing team that's been back with multiple years, and they've been practicing. They're feeling like it's their year. G-Fiber not been one of the upper top 3 teams or so for the last season, but they're feeling confident and been doing lots of practicing together. Very, very excited to see how this goes. All right, Jax towards the net once again. Jewel Chase got the demo onto Perry, but it doesn't matter. Tilu is going to be there for the follow-up. The demo was way in the background, so it might have been enough. Yeah, they were coming in. Perry was coming in hot. Plenty of open space there. Leaves the net wide open for Tilu to drop that one in, and Select Quote is now up 2-0. Are you taking us to a reverse sweep opportunity, Game 5 in Week 1? Select Quote, are you doing that? Do you have it in you? Bookster stalls it out left side. Tilu trying to get a shot towards the net. Sets it up great towards the middle right there. Just a nice little stall. Defenders come out to meet it, but there was an opportunity there for Select Quote to drop another one. Here's a teamwork. Energy's Odyssey sets it up to Wookster. Wookster going to chase. Perry going to get a full boost in the midfield. Looking for a rebound off the back wall. Will be able to. The double commit once again from Squadron. I don't know if that's planned or if that's just happening. As a spectator, it scares me when I see the double commit. You're guaranteeing a higher chance of success to get the save, but if there's a follow-up, it's way scarier. It has not come back to bite them so far tonight that I've noticed. So the double commit defense is working out for Squadron so far. Jack gets it up over the top of Energy's Odyssey and just runs that one to the house by themselves. 2:25 remaining. Jax, the absolute MVP so far tonight for Squadron. 3 points on the board for Select Quote, and we are just inching closer and closer to getting the reverse sweep opportunity here in the opening week. Jax with a beautiful set off the wall, not quite enough distance. Energy's Odyssey gonna kick it out, but no, stalls it right in front. Nobody gonna be there to chase it down and punish on the side of Select Quote, and Wellsky gets away with one right now. Wellsky gonna have to start finding something on the offense. Defense is also not working great. There it is! Wookster, your ears were burning. You heard me. Was I in the Discord channel? They got to start finding something on offense. Wookster does. Over both defenders. Takes it a little bit too high, but gives it just enough extra pressure to keep it rolling forward. 2:01 remaining. Wellsky now only down by 2. Wookster hands on the ball once again, gets another strong tap towards the center field. Going to be over towards Perry. Perry looking for a cross towards the middle off the corner. Nobody going to be there for the follow-up. Perry wants to set it. Energy's Odyssey was there for the takeaway, but goes up over the top. Now Jewel Chase set up for offense, looking for a cross over the top of a couple defenders, just stalling out here in the corner. Father time in favor of the Squadron right now, up by 2. It's not a comfortable lead, but it's plenty with only 90 seconds left. Wookster going to drop this one right in front of the net, but not if Jax gets there to disrupt. Wookster going to catch that. Great catch in the midfield to stall out. Going to try to chase this one down. Not quite enough boost in the tank to follow that one home. Jax gets a full refill in the corner. Going to try to take this one. Gets the flip reset. Gets the second one. Going to air dribble it all the way home, but Wookster got the perfect read. Takes it out of his hands. Oh, I'm so sorry for the coughing, everybody. Excuse me. Wookster, beautiful set towards the middle, but it gets stalled out. Now Jewel Chase playing nice and patient. I love it when they start slowing down and playing a little bit more patient. They're talking through it, trying to get a play set up. 45 seconds left. 40 seconds away from taking us to a Week 1 Game 5. Perry wants to shut it down, but he won't be able to. Still down by 2. Coming up on half a minute now. Tick-tock for Wellsky. More and more excitement for the Squadron. Are they going to bring it back? It's looking more and more like it. Wellsky has to respond right now. Where's the offense for him? It hasn't been there for 2 games so far. Jack's going to be with a takeaway, and with all of his time in the air, yeah, he's going to stall this one out even longer. And that is coming up on the line where it's just going to be too late to get 2 points on the board, I think. And Select Quote is going to do it. The Squadron, after going down 0-2 to start the season, returns the favor, and we're going to a Game 5. Is this scripted? Who wrote the script? I need to know. Who wrote it? Ready up. Let's do it. Holy goodness. Jax, yeah, MVP on the scoreboard and in our hearts so far. New player for the Squadron and looking so strong. What a strong player so far. Wellsky has slowed down. What's happening? Wellsky looked so good in Game 1. Looked pretty good in Game 2. And then Game 3 and 4 just squarely in the side of the Squadron. They're looking so good. I wonder if Jax, who is currently the strongest player, just getting warmed up. Maybe running a little bit late. Maybe didn't have any pregame warm-ups. Maybe just a little bit nervous to be at the Corporate Cup playing for their company for the first time. Wellsky's got to find something here. Looking for some more offense, looking for some more team gameplay. We need that 1-2 punch Wookster-Perry combo to happen. Need that to pop off. Somebody's got to slow Jax down. You know he's the main player. You got to start looking for where they are on the field, trying to plan ahead to get in their way. Maybe do a little bit more physicality, more demoing. See what they can do. Last 5 minutes. Unless we go to overtime. I guess that's always a potential. How do you make a better reverse sweep? You take it to overtime first, and then you let them brawl it out. I almost want to put my camera on, guys. I am like hunched over. I'm holding on to the edge of my desk because my leg is shaking so hard. What a great week 1 to start off with. 4:55, baby. Can we do it? Look at this. What is happening? What's going on? What's Wellsky doing? What was that? Is that a pregame ritual? Please don't tell me there's... No. Please don't tell me there's internet issues. There is. No way. Rocket League, don't do this to us. It's too good. Yeah. Bad server connection. Everybody was lagging. No, I don't think we lost anybody. I think it was just a bad server. Oh, you can just re-host mid-game now? When did that happen? Okay, here we go. We're starting over. I think that was a friendly start. I think the connection was just terrible. Nothing happened. No points on the board. No harm, no foul. You could definitely tell right off the rip. Everybody was lagging. Everybody was just sitting still. All right, here we go, baby. Game 5 for real now. 4:40 remains. Where's the 1-2 punch? Perry Wookster combo. Going to have to find something for offense for Wellsky. Energies Odyssey towards the net. Perry going to be there behind 2 players. Jewel Chase gets a little bit of an awkward stall. Wookster was there for the slam dunk, but Jewel Chase wrapped around in time. Jax fired one off right towards the center of the net, but he gets pushed out the outside. Tilu with a great stop in the corner. Wookster wants to set it up for Perry. Perry came by, but there's all the disruption. Everybody just getting in the way of the other players, as they should be. Nobody allowing for one team to set any kind of substantial play up. It's just a madhouse. 4 minutes left. Shot towards the net, but of course Tilu going to be there, no problems at all. Jax, though, follows that one in. Tilu, what a recovery on the defense. Makes the easy save, follows it up, though, gets it above everybody, right into the hands of Jax. What a beautiful play. And Squadron just continues to ride the momentum here in Game 5 with the opening point. 3:52 away from taking Week 1. Wellsky still going to have to dig deep. I am absolutely loving the mental fortitude that's been coming out from the Squadron. Looking so strong. They're just getting better. They're getting better and better every game. Wellsky going to have to dig out some of that mental fortitude for themselves now. You're only down by 1. You've got plenty of time. Not if Jax takes another one home, though. You're running out of time faster and faster. Select Quote up by 2 with 3:19. Oh, my gosh. Jax, calm down. That was nasty. That was nasty. Fakes it like he's going up, gets underneath it. Wookster goes for the defense. He gets above the ball and taps it downward. What a freaking play, Jax. I'm literally hands on forehead. What the heck was that? Jewel Chase with a shot towards the net. Perry going to be there for the save. Who is this Jax guy? He's a monster. Somebody test him for PEDs. Look at this. He's taking it to the house again. Oh, my goodness. Jax with the 2-minute hat trick. Holy goodness. All the way from the far side of the field. Slow the guy down. Oh, no. I missed an insane save. I didn't even see the call. I was literally coughing my lungs out. I wasn't watching. I'm so sorry. I'm glad chat's here backing me up, though, calling out the good plays. Jewel Chase just looking for a setup towards the middle. Jax off the rebound, looking for a follow-through. Not going to be enough. Takes it across. Jewel Chase just playing mind games right now. We're just going left, right across the field, playing some Army Rocket League. Left, right, left, right. What is happening? Oh, no, and after all that, Jax was getting a little fancy. Jax was doing some crazy. Look at this. Yeah, rings it off the background. Double taps it off the backboard. Sitting here playing for goalie. What a great play from Perry to go underneath. And Wellsky brings it within 2. Plenty of time left, 2:23. Kickoff slightly in favor of Select. Oh, Jewel Chase went underneath. Slightly in favor of Select Quote. Jewel Chase was trying to get that one towards the net. Jackson be there for follow-up. Going to chase it into the corner midair. A slow roller. Jewel Chase going to be there for the follow-up. Will be there. No defenders for Wellsky. And Select Quote extends the lead. 4-1 now. Up by 3 with just over 2 minutes remaining. What a play from Select Quote. All of the defenders were out of the way for Wellsky. And the Select Quote team just staying so hungry right now. Perry with a great response, though, immediately, 4 seconds after the next goal. Perry puts himself in a great position. Beautiful shot. Huge angle control. Jewel Chase. Oh, man, Jewel was there just by inches. Not able to get up high enough. 2 minutes left, 2 points down. What a long distance shot from Perry. All right, Wellsky, dig deep. Can we see a potential reverse sweep? Week 1, overtime finish in Game 5. Somebody write the script. Put it in the reality generator. Wellsky's got a minute 45 to put 2 more points on the board. Honestly, it's put 2 points on the board while trying to avoid the behemoth that is Jax. Gotta slow Jax down somehow. Jax picks up full boost, has control in the corner. Once he gets it past Perry, kind of does. Gonna follow this one in the air for sure. Looking for the reset. Wants to get over the side of Wookster. Not gonna be able to kick to the right. Goes into the corner. Jewel Chase gonna keep it in the red zone. Dropping it down right in front of the net. Jax in the background gonna try to get a handle on it, but Energy's Odyssey. All 3 players there from Wellsky, actually. We got an opportunity here. Great demo onto Jax. That's what you're gonna have to do. You're going to have to start working it. Give Perry and Wookster the 1-2 combo down the field. Let Energy's Odyssey take Jax out of the game for a few seconds and try to make something happen. 60 seconds left. Wellsky down by 2. Select Quote looking for the reverse sweep. Perry shot towards the net, keeping it in play, but it gets cleared away onto the far side by Select Quote. This is what Select Quote needs to do. Just keep it stalled out. Let the time tick down. You're up by 2. You got 40 seconds left. If you're up by 1, you got to keep the pressure up. I don't think Jax is going to slow down, but any of this time that ticks is good news for Select Quote. 30 seconds left. Got to put the pedal down now if you're Wellsky. No more defense. Full aggression, full offense, ball chase, demo. Take every shot you can. Come on, Wellsky. Oh, get taken away. Perry misses it. Jax is going to take it to the hole all the way on the ground. Up by 3, 20 seconds left. And that might just slam the door closed. What a little juke by Jax to get it past Perry. And Select Quote, absolutely astounding play tonight, is up by 3 against one of the stronger teams in the Corporate Cup with the Week 1 reverse sweep. Wookster wants to take this one home. It's just not going to be enough. Perry with a shot. It's just not going to be enough. Select Quote is going to do it. Congratulations. What an awesome Week 1 and what an awesome opener to the series. Astounding. Let that one hit, Jewel. Just run it out. Yep. Let him take it. Oh, Wookster shuts him down. Confirm the official Squadron 3-2 reverse sweep victory. What a series. What a series. Jax, congratulations. I mean, really, what an MVP player. Gets the MVP on the scoreboard. New player, really bringing some heat for Select Quote this year. Looking real good. Perry and Wookster on top for Wellsky once again. That duo combo has been strong in years past. Continues to still look strong. Wellsky, though, going to have to go to the practice field. Going to have to put some time in. Maybe I'll get a little jump start for him for the beginning of the season. Absolutely incredible. Wow. I can't breathe. I'm coughing on myself. I can't do anything. I can't thank. Holy goodness. What an opening series. Thank you to Wellsky and Select Quote for bringing us so much fun. I'm so sorry to Wellsky. It's heartbreaking to get reverse swept on. But as a spectator, as a viewer, as a love of watching Rocket League, what an awesome series to open. And I cannot wait for the next 11 weeks, guys. Thank you guys all very much. This is awesome. Week 1, we're just getting started. If you're new here, if you happen to just be joining in, you missed an awesome opening series. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup 2026 season, powered by Dick Ray Heating and Cooling right here locally in Kansas City. My name is Twess. Hope you guys had fun tonight. We've got more of this. This is week 1. We've got 6 more weeks of regular seasons. We're going to have 5 weeks of playoffs after that. Rocket League here on twitch.tv/KCGameOn every Wednesday night starting at 7 o'clock. Don't go anywhere, though. I'm going to shut the stream down. The stream's going to end, and immediately following, we're going to have Smash Ultimate Crew battles coming up. Kosak and Big M going to be doing some commentary. So don't go anywhere. Hit that follow button. Be sure to check it out. If you want to give us some of those Amazon Prime bucks that are just sitting there being free, it'd be very nice and support an awesome local esports organization. Thank you guys very much. I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, though, one more time. Of course, this is powered by Dick Ray, our title sponsor this year. I am a local tradesman as well. I'm an electrician here in Kansas City, so it's really cool for me to see another local trade come in and do some sponsoring for esports. Super, super awesome. Thank you very much to Henderson Engineers, Select Quote, Wellsky, all for supporting the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup, as well as bringing multiple teams to multiple games and all being returning companies. Thank you very much. And also, big shout out to Casey Game on this whole thing put together. The big man up there, Nick the Nerd, running the whole thing, making the stream clean, making the website clean, making the games go clean. Thank you very much to Casey Game on for helping putting it, and everybody else that helps. Be sure to stick around, guys. We've got more Smash Ultimate for the Corporate Cup coming immediately after this tonight, and then tomorrow we've got at 7 o'clock Devin going to be commentating some League of Legends, so be sure to come return for that. I am out of here, guys. Thank you for an awesome week 1. Hope you guys had a blast, and we'll see you next week here at the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Have a good one.